What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists, and welcome to On the Bench Repeat, the series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. We're going to be doing some hobby together. I'm working on Judge Dredd. Yeah, boy. The one, the only. Judge Dredd. And yeah, so let's get to it. So grab your glues, brushes, models, tea, coffee, whatever you need. Let's get going. And here we go. Right, so I've literally just finished a painting with patrons episode where I was working on this guy, this Judge Dredd. Let's zoom out a little tad there. Yeah, we go. So I'll put my glasses on my head. I'm doing the gold on him. So messy. This auric armor gold. Now I remember why I didn't like working with it. Sometimes you get paint, particularly a metal one, that's just so messy. There's not much you can do with it. Damn. I used a floor wipe. Yeah, I'm going to. So, whilst you're looking at Judge Dredd, I'm getting myself a floor wipe, wiping my hand off because my auric armor gold is just messy as hell. I'm going to buy myself a new one just because it's messy, not because it's run out. I even tried saving it in my painting with patrons episode. Paint is saved, but the pot is not. It's beyond repair. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so that's that. So let me grab another paper towel. Blitz. Totally awesome. Right, so back to Judge Dredd then. Skin then. Let's do some skin instead. That would be better. I've got Midland flesh here. I was going to use Cadian flesh tone. I think I will use Cadian flesh tone because it's a little bit darker. I'm talking like a 0.001% of a fraction darker than what's it called? Midland flesh, yes. P3. I'll put my heating on again just for a little while. I'm going to be shaking up my paints. Actually, I'm going to grab myself a new, I say new, palette. Why not treat myself? So yeah, auric armor gold. Gonna be buying any one of those bad boys today, and then hopefully I'll get it sometime next week. I ordered myself quite a few paints back along. Got them from the same seller, so I could save a little bit on postage, which was quite good. Right. Okay, Cadian flesh tone. Thinner medium? Yes, a drop of that. And some water. Oh. Okay. Bit more water. Yeah. Gas brushes and knackered these brushes. Ugh. Okay. So that's a 2 0. Where's my 0? My 0 brush. Yeah, pretty good. So working on the skin now. Never been a fan of faces, but you know, they're okay. Depends on the model, I find. And I'm just not quite holding my breath, but I would have been a few years ago on these bits. I think I might switch out to a 2-0. Thinking about it, I am switching out to a 2-0 brush. Lots of lines and features on Judge Dredd. Yeah. Oh yeah. I did his green sleeves things, armor things, whatever they are. I put the shade wash on when I did painting with patrons, so the highlights are a bit more married up on that one now. I wonder if Judge Dredd ever grows a beard. What do you think? You could put, you know, 6 o'clock shadow on his chin, or was he genetically modified so he didn't grow a beard? I don't know. I can't say I've ever seen any pictures of him with a beard. Really keep wanting to go off camera with this one. It's a bad habit, I know, but you know, since the early days, I've never been good at staying on camera. You know that. Number of tutorials I would have had if I hadn't done that, because I'd be filming it and then realise, damn, I was off camera for that whole segment or section, and it was just too much to expect people to watch that, so I just wouldn't bother uploading them. I thought it would actually be easier when I got a monitor. It was actually an old TV screen. It wasn't really a monitor as such, but I used it as a monitor. Do you know what? It was actually harder. There might be no getting away from it. Well, sometimes I think doing this, I'm sometimes thinking faces are easier on a smaller figure. Well, I'm glad I've had some time to work on him today. Ideally, I'd like him finished today, but at least the painting side of him Acadian flesh tone, eh? Well, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Maybe just a little tighter. That corner there. Yeah. Doing this bit further away from the camera, sorry. Oh, gotta get it done. Right, so that, way up to 17 minutes. No, that's not bad, not bad. That's Acadian flesh tone. See, I've got to do some, I'll do the Bad and Black, like, touch-ups last. That'll probably be the last bit of paint. No, that and the base itself here that he's on. Now, as far as red goes, I'm thinking Evil Sun's Scarlet. I've got there right. Why have I got Rise of Rust up? Evil Sun's. Evil Sun's Scarlet. Of course, this is going to be for the red around his visor. Of course. Yes, of course, this isn't going to be for his skin. Right. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we don't need much because. Because just a tiny highlight. That's all we're doing. So what can I tell you about my job? I can tell you I'm working with some cool people, and I'm working with some cool people, and it's really nice to be able to work from home. It's a dream come true. Sorry, I wanted to get that bit done there. Yeah, it's a real dream come true, so that's good. Yeah, these busts are really cool. I so enjoy doing them. I talk about them in plural like I've done loads. This is my first and only bust thus far. Thus far, we have to say thus far. Sorry about that. I know that's us off camera, but I mean, dude. Very tricky, very tricky. Here we go for another highlight. Oh yeah. So tomorrow, weather permitting, I'm moving a conifer tree in my garden to another location. In the garden, obviously. Well, I don't know, it might not be obvious, but yeah, so because at the moment it's getting too big and it's too close to the house, really. You know, tree roots and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, a couple of touch-ups required. And that's because he's actually got a crack in his helmet there. All right, though. Don't mess with it too much, Pete. That's the secret, I think. Here, that's the ticket. Okay. So looking at this, I am thinking Stormhost Silver. For a couple of the metallics. Have any messages? No. 6 minutes past 5. All right. My wife will be coming out in about 40 minutes, maybe. So she's going to pick up our daughter from work because she's got some stuff for us. I have to pick up some dog food amongst other things. Oh, a bit more, yeah, I think. She's not getting our shopping yet, so that's going to be a thing we need. Can't expect her to walk home with like tins and tins or loads of stuff. There'll be other stuff too, I'm sure. We're getting close on Judge Dredd now. Very, very close, and it's very exciting. Thinner, medium, no on airbrush, thinner. Right, let's just mix that up. Actually, maybe put another blob of Stormhost Silver in, just to try and thicken it up a bit. There, that'll do. That'll do, he says. He says. So I'm just looking at Dave a moment. An idea came to mind then, totally unrelated. Right, okay. Dave is, of course, the dragon that Mythos got for me at Christmas. I'm still working on him. Now I know you can't see what I'm painting here, but I need both hands. Gosh, this is hard. This is very hard. Very, very, very hard. Stormhost Silver is a great highlighter for gold and silver, but man, it really does make it difficult to see, or it really is difficult to see, I should say. Yeah. Because I want to do a good job, you know, for this. I really do. And, thinking of another highlight for his pouches as well, but not entirely sure what colours to do for that. Yeah, this this eagle here is proving quite tricky. Oh, we've got pizza and chips for tea tonight. Lovely. I just thought about that. When I say chips, I mean, you know, home fried chips. Yeah. A little bit more there. There. And here. These are really, it's nice though, it's very, I would say, therapeutic doing this. I'm finding it therapeutic. It's therapeutic to do. Don't know if it is to watch. That's another story. It's another kettle of fish altogether. So watching Doctor Who now, we're watching the second series that Matt Smith did. What is that, the 6th season of the new Doctor Who's, I believe. Yeah, I've not seen them before, so it's nice because it's all new, you know, in a good way. So I'm pleased the Doctor Who franchise is still sort of going strong, although they haven't made the next new one yet. I don't know who the new Doctor Who's going to be even, you know. Haven't got a clue. Strange that Peter Capaldi ends up being a Doctor Who for a while, given that he was in the David Tennant one. He was in the Rome one, the Pompeii one, where they went to Pompeii. Just got a message through from my wife. Oh, it's making me hungry. She's talking about tea, so it's making me hungry. Yep. I'm okay with... Oh, I haven't finished his highlights on these. How remiss. There. Now I'm happy with that. Okay. Right. I'm going to paint the base, the bottom bit of the base, because I've got to do a little bit of almost speed painting. Not speed painting, but yeah. Ah, it's fully charged. My phone is fully charged. That's good. A little bit of water. Bristle caught. I do hate it when that happens. Right. So I'm literally just painting the base of the base, or the top bit of the base of the base. Okay. It's gonna look good, I think. I want to be able to say that, Mark, this is for you. I will say, if you don't want him, I'll have him happily on my shelf. I do have to be careful about I want to seal him. You're going to pick up the model by your hand's going to go and wrap themselves around his arms primarily, or his head. I want the paint to be protected, well protected. Yeah, I just wanted to say, look, I've done this for you. You made me that guitar. I hope you like it. Then, once he's done, I can move on to other things. You guys have seen firsthand me paint him up. Yeah, look at that, like bringing them together. Yeah, that is awesome. I do have a little bit of Balthazar gold to touch up. Balthazar gold. Just a smidgen, really. Not bad, sir, not bad. He's nearly done, he's nearly done. Let's won't use any pack, we're using Kislev flesh now. This is lighter than KDO flesh tone. So it's going to be a couple of highlights. Well. Don't think I've spoken for a while, have I? Forgot I was. Do you know? I forgot I was doing on the bench. That is craziness. Wow. You see me zoned out there. Seen me zoned out, my dudes. Totally. I'll have to fix that again tomorrow. Right, time for another new palette. Wow. We're getting there, we're getting there. We are flipping getting there. Right, you look at him for a moment, because I've got to message my wife a moment. Let her know. Okay. Bottom black. I don't want to rush this, but I do want to get it done. You can appreciate that. Right. Alright, so looking for a few more areas that need touching up. Right, it's a two-handed job here. Wow. Now, I'm very aware you're still there at the moment. This is just a really tricky bit. Okay, any more places I shouldn't have on display? Yeah, it's weird. I'm sure I could have this model in my possession for years and still find bits that need touching up. I think he's pretty much there, I would say. Because what I want to do tomorrow with him is make a video. Finished, Boom, there you go. That is what I would like to do. So, Avalon Sunset. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's just a few highlights. Just a few highlights. Oh yeah. I can see I'm going to have a lot of editing to do in this on the bench, but that's okay. Keeps me on my toes, doesn't it? And I think it's partially down to the fact that I haven't been able to hobby for, a week. It's been a week. I have withdrawal symptoms. Yeah, look at that. Look. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I'll do the other side now. Alrighty then. Okay with that. Okay with that. Well, 58 minutes. As I'm going to be editing out stuff, I'm keeping going because it'll be a bit shorter, won't it, than what the recording time is actually showing me. A little bit of water. Flash gets yellow. So yeah. Hey. That's cool. This is good. This is good. This is good. Come on. Yeah. You know you want to. Talking really strangely to myself here. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be edited out, so it doesn't really matter. But hey, we're painting together. We're really doing it. Aren't we? Glad it's only on the one shoulder. Yeah. Right. Now I'm thinking I want to do a highlight of white. Bottom of the visor. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Kids love flesh. Hold my breath, but not hold my breath. There we go. Right. That's good. So that's done and that's fixed. Do that lip bit again with a red tone. Yeah. And there he is. Finished Judge Dredd. Well, I'm very, very pleased with him. He is now complete. I will do a video on him tomorrow. And tomorrow I will varnish him. Thanks very much for joining me on this episode. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike. Check out my Patreon if you want to help support my channel further. And yeah, it's all good because you're getting access to exclusive videos that are only available to patrons of a certain level. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now. Bye bye.